Hey guys, welcome to another Let's Play with me, RC, here on GGRC. Today we're going to be playing a bit of Dandy Ace. This is the demo for a new sort of like over-the-top or top-down, I guess both really, because this is a crazy magic game here. But top-down action game, sort of like, I don't even know how to describe it really. I thought this was a roguelike at first, the way it was set up and everything, but it seems as though it's not. I don't know. We're going to jump to the demo here and see what this is all about. The art style is not something that, like, normally super appeals to me, just because, like, it's got sort of a very anime type of look to it. But the gameplay itself looks pretty fun. Normal mode or Twitch mode. I don't know if this actually means Twitch-style gameplay or they mean for Twitch.tv. Because maybe Twitch mode is like, you know, doesn't use music that would otherwise be flagged on YouTube and stuff. I don't know. What is Twitch mode? Ah, no Twitch link account. Oh, it's for Twitch integration. Okay. Excuse me. I thought it was going to be for, you know, like a, you know, one of those streaming settings, we'll say, where they don't use like copywritten music and that kind of thing. So we'll see what happens here. All right, the entrance hall. To unlock new cards and trinkets, bring their blueprints to Jolly Jolly. So here you go. You can see it's got this top-down, like isometric type of look to it.
Can I trust my eyes? Is that the legendary magician, Dandy Ace?
So one of the cool things here, though, is that all of the characters are voiced.
You seem familiar. Can you tell me where I am?
No, I am definitely not familiar. I'm 100% certain that we've never met each other before. Okay. I'm afraid the other guy, what's his name again? A great magician, yes. Lele, the green-eyed illusionist. I believe he built this ever-changing palace just to defeat you.
Lele, huh? Doesn't ring any bells.
Think harder. He's pretty famous.
How do I leave this place, old-timer? I got smiles to collect, magic tricks to perfect.
Oh boy. This is your main character you're playing as, and it's a bit cringeworthy.
You're not.
The two greatest magicians of all time in a duel! How exciting. You'll have to defeat him in order to leave this place. Oh, he's waiting for you, deep inside the palace. Luckily, when you fell through the cursed mirror,
your magic cards came with you.
Rule of the Ace number 28. Never leave home without your cards.
You'll find more cards as you progress through the palace. You're lucky to have me as your ally.
So, you guys didn't see this at the beginning, but there is a cutscene that shows like who the mysterious guy is. It's the Lele character that he was talking about. And I find his story more interesting than the Ace guy, because the Ace guy showed up on the scene and he's like a really excellent magician. He's a good-looking guy, became the most famous magician in the world, and this Lele guy was like basically left to fend for himself, not being able to like crawl out of the pit that, you know, he was thrown into. But you play as the Ace guy, which I'm kind of like, I'd rather play as the Lele guy, like trying to get back at this Ace guy, you know? But I guess that isn't what we're going to be able to do here. So let's see. We got a dashing dash, 5 of a kind. Okay, so let's see. We can pick. How do we pick it up? Okay, pick card. All right, so that'll go to A, I guess. That goes to X. That goes to Y. All right, so we can dash around now, which is kind of cool. We throw the cards. You got a cooldown. And you got some kind of blinding ability. Okay.
Palace, Dandy Ace. Lele, the green-eyed illusionist.
Oh, jeez.
Firsthand as my defenses beat you over and over again.
Alright, I am just getting used to the controls here.
With your worst cards. You'll regret this, believe me.
Oh, jeez, I am getting rocked here already. Barely started. So I will say this game has a very like Hades feel to it. For those of you who played Hades, it was out in early access for a long time, is now out and available. It definitely has that feel to it, sort of isometric, dashing around, using abilities. I wouldn't be surprised if you know, that was actually used as an inspiration here. All right, so we just teleported to where we were before. Okay, interesting. They put two teleporters like right next to each other. And I am not doing great here, but my guess here is a jeez, excuse me. My guess here was basically that, because I said that I think that this might have been a roguelike, and I'm thinking that's still what it is. I think that this is a heavily inspired like Hades style game. Okay, we can pick that up on B. What does that do? Up in here we can buy stuff, except we can't buy stuff because we can't afford any of it.
Nobody expects the Minion Inquisition.
Oh wow, that's a old reference.
Oh, that's all you got?
Is there a way to switch up my cards? Oop, no, go back. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Because I keep trying to dash with A, and it won't let me dash.
Are you so afraid of me that...
Okay, that was already a quick death. Alright, so game over, runtime. Let's hit restart. Let's see if it's the same or if it's changed up. Because if it's changed up, if it's randomized, obviously we know it's a roguelike of some kind.
Well, hello again.
I'm back to the... That means
Alright, we're just gonna kind of thumb through this as quick as we can. Alright, we want this to be on A. That's the card throwing thing, so we'll put that there, and then the flash thing we'll put on Y. So now we can dash with A. Okay, that's what I was trying to do before. Wow, that guy still hit me. I'm still trying to learn the telegraphing of their attacks here. So dash a lot is what I'm learning here. Maybe get some blueprints for something. That's kind of cool.
You shouldn't just rely on good looks if you want to survive.
Jerk still hit me. Still hit me. Oh my god, that one with the fork, like, is able to hit me, like, constantly. I gotta be honest, I'm not really liking the feel of the combat in this. Like, you're pretty much doing more defensive dodging and stuff like that. Like, maybe I just haven't quite gotten a feel for it yet, but, like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel very natural to me. Like, the dash is a one and done thing. Like, I feel like they should give you, like, a couple, like, stack them up or something.
You can take one, but can you take all of them at the same time? Let's see. What the heck is that? A cupcake.
There we go, get some heals going here. And we got a starburst. Okay, and that was locked, so we can't... Oh, we gotta get a key to get in there. Okay, I see. We'll give it, you know, we'll give the game a few runs before we fully judge it, but like right off the bat, I'm just kind of like, man, I'm not sure that I really like the feel of this, you know? But you gotta get used to it. I am still feeling it out. Oh, jeez, I ran right into that. Okay, we took that out.
Be careful, Ace. That chest could be a mimic. Maybe
Ace dashes forward, creating an explosion. Yeah, we want to grab that. Okay, so it attaches to the other one. Upgrade effects damage is only affected by the main card's tier. Okay. Got it. Okay, so now if we dash, we can create an explosion?
He's way too cocky. Someone kill him, please.
Yeah, those little guys with the forks are so annoying. Everything else I feel like I could dodge pretty well. It's pretty slow. But that guy with the fork, like as soon as he pops up, he's just like, nah, you're getting hit.
You thought you were done. Well, guess what?
Oh my god.
More enemies. Uh-oh. Getting low on power.
Dude, you don't need to constantly remind me that I'm low on power. Okay.
I always told you there are no
Wow,
heroes
it's crazy. This
here.
game feels really, really tough, like right off the bat. I don't know what it is, but I'm just like, I don't know if I'm not clicking with it, I'm not syncing. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but it's just not clicking with me. What we got here? View total statistics. Okay, so these aren't going to be very good for me right now. Oh, I see. So this is your progression through the whole thing. Okay. So I don't think we've even made it through the entrance hall yet. Good lord.
Closed. Nowhere to go but face my fearless minions.
Just got to get better at timing. Okay, waiting for more enemies. There's one. They seem to crop up like right after you finish them, so they always throw like a few more at you. Okay, crescendo fireworks.
You don't stand a chance against these next foes. Watch out.
Whoa! Almost got hit there. Ah. There we go. There's the map. Okay, so we are cruising through here a bit. I feel like I'm doing semi better.
Already? That's not good for your back.
Bubble trouble.
Come on, Dandy Ace. Time to test your amazing magic.
Oh, jeez. You really got to be careful of that friggin' attack. I don't know what it is. I cannot time that attack. Like, or maybe I'm just not paying attention enough, which more than likely is the case.
No, don't tell me.
Oh my god. It's gonna be funny too, because I know you guys are gonna be watching this video. You're gonna be like, man, those rabbits seem like they move super slow. I don't know how you're not dodging it, but
And you'll never find the key.
at least to me, there's something real janky about the way the guy moves and dodges and dashes and stuff.
Dandy Ace, stand up and fight.
Oh, that was a nice move. Oh, I can't get past here for some reason. Okay, we got that thing.
Are you guys on my side or on his side, huh?
So, okay, so this has vulnerability for 2.5 seconds, debuff, vulnerable, enemies take 30% more damage. I don't know what any of that means in regards to the dashing. What does that mean? Does that mean if I dash through them, then they take more damage? If I dash through them first? I don't get it.
You're helping me out, you know, controlling the rabbit population.
Okay, that is what that means. If I dash through them, then they're vulnerable. Because I saw the little shield icon appear above the little walking. What the hell is that guy? Like walking clock thing?
Give him all you got.
Yeah, right there. So you see the shield thing pop up.
Do you need medical assistance?
Oh God. This is gonna be death. Next oh my God.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
I really suck at this. Like really suck at this. Good God. I really didn't think I thought I'd go like 1-2 rounds, die, not do well, and then it would kind of start making sense. I feel like I am still like not doing not clicking with this, not doing great. All right, we're on our 4th run here, so let's see what happens.
Interesting.
Get away from the fork. So I'm still not the biggest fan of the character art, I would say. I don't like the look of the main character. I don't like the personalities or anything. I feel like people who are anime focused, people who are really into anime, that kind of thing, they might find more to like here from those characters. Like, but for me personally, I don't know. They don't do a whole lot for me. I like the evil guy, but he talks a lot. Okay, we got rid of that one. But I'm not a big fan of the main character, I gotta be honest. He seems very, like, full of himself. Doesn't really seem like a character I'd want to play as. Whew. That was a big explosion.
Hey, don't do that to my minions. It's not nice.
Excuse me, guys, I apologize. I got, like, frog in my throat or something like that right now during this video.
Is this palace so clean?
Really bad timing.
Off anywhere.
But overall, yeah, I feel like because this is just supposed to be the demo of the game, like, I already feel like this is already super challenging right off the bat. Like, I'm always the firm believer of, like, when you have a game, you never want to, like, punish the player immediately. And that might be, like, maybe that's, like, old school design prowess, I have no idea, but, like, you kind of want to give the player, like, a little bit of a gimme, at least the first level, to kind of get them into it and get them, you know, get them feeling the game. Because I can honestly say right now, I am definitely not feeling this so much. Like, I don't think it's terrible, but it's just like, I don't know. Ain't doing much for me, just to be quite honest. So, you know, I haven't talked much about it, but this is a game that I've actually had a key. I have had a key sitting for a while in my Steam account, like waiting to play this, and I saw recently that they actually had an open beta for people to play, which is cool that they did that. And this is actually after the open beta, but since I have a key for it, I was kind of like, okay, you know, let's jump in and see, you know, what they released with the beta. And I assume that's what we're playing right now. I assume we're playing the beta gameplay. And while it's not bad, I mean, the game is very competent. It also just feels kind of like, I don't know. Controls to me feel like they're fine. Like, controls themselves are fine, but combat and stuff doesn't feel fluid. It feels very jaunty with all the cooldowns and stuff like that. Like, it feels very like I'm trying to think of the right word for it. Here we go. We're gonna get some health here. I don't think you should have to hit RB to do health pickups. I think you should just be able to run over those and grab those in the heat of battle, to be honest.
Doesn't matter what you got from the chest. You'll die in...
Most upgrade effects that increase damage have specific conditions to do so. Always check your build to guarantee that you can meet those conditions. Broken Hearts, 225 damage to charmed enemies. Okay. I don't even know if I can charm enemies. I like the upgrade system. I like the idea, like the whole idea that you're playing as a magician, collecting cards, upgrading your cards as you go. I like that whole thing. Unlock Niftar when you visit Nif's tent, right? Oop, didn't mean to do that.
No open sesame can help you there.
All right, we need to get a key or something. Okay, so this is where we could use a teleport to go here.
Not around there, if you want to know.
So yeah, it's also interesting though because I thought this was a roguelike, and it is. But if you go to their description page for the game, at the very top on the Steam page, it doesn't actually say that it's a roguelike. You know, they should really put that, even if they want to put like, you know, some kind of archaic description for it. I might actually look that up real quick to make sure, because I'm pretty sure I looked it up to see how they described the game, and I didn't see roguelike or rogue type of game, you know, anything like that there.
Now you'll be overrun by enemies. Isn't this fun? Oh, that's all you got? Hey, that cupcake is not for you.
Somehow we're still alive. I really don't know how. There's stuff flying all over the place. Oh, geez. Yeah, of course we got more.
What the heck is that? A cupcake? Who made this?
Grab that cupcake. Die. I feel like I'm starting to get the flow like a little bit better here.
Inside and stay trapped.
What do we got going on here? Banquet Hall. Okay, so we can finally go to a new area. Alright, so I don't feel like this Let's Play was a complete waste then. We finally made it somewhere else. I feel okay about that. Made it to the Banquet Hall. And it looks like we have new people.
I finally found you.
Jolly, jolly. Are you hurt?
Mister, the day I get hurt falling through a cursed mirror is the day I won't make our show happen. And that's never, if you didn't catch that.
Thanks for always making the show happen, Jolly Jolly.
You're very late, Mr. Ace. While you were moseying around, I was getting some field research done.
My dear, a magician is never late. Plus, I wasn't taking any longer to get here than what was strictly necessary.
To be dazzling and splendid. I know, mister.
Perfection. Your powers of observation are immeasurable.
No surprise there, right? So listen to me on this. When you defeat enemies, some of them will drop shards from the cursed mirror.
These things I've been collecting, they're mirror shards? I should be wearing thicker gloves.
When you bring them to me, I can unlock useful items for you. Oh, and by the way, the cards and trinkets you found last time are now gone. Blueprints you found, those you can keep. Bring me shards and blueprints, and I'll help you retrieve your magical cards and trinkets. You got it?
Okay. All right. So here we are in the obligatory. You finished the first level. Now you can upgrade stuff in a roguelike. Unlocks a tea potion that can be used at any time. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 8 left. I don't think we can actually unlock anything else. But we can unlock the other cards, binding chains, stuff like that, if we put enough points into them. There you go. Grants 250 gold at the start of each run. Wouldn't be bad. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what to go for here. Let's just put them into like an actual ability here. Let's do the gold credit. Very Dead Souls. Dead Cells is what I'm thinking. Replenish my stuff. There we go. Reminds me big time of Dead Cells. Not so much the gameplay,
Thank goodness, Mr. Ace.
but definitely the
For a
way
moment,
that
I
they're
never thought I'd see
having you
again.
refuel between levels.
Have I ever made it to stage any later than right on time, Jenny?
You never disappoint us, Mr. Ace. Did you see that awesome tent my sister made for me?
Jolly Jolly really found the time to build you this?
I know, right? She's always so resourceful. When I was finally done crying, the tent was already up and standing.
I'm just glad to see you girls okay in such a weird place. You two are the best assistants a magician could have.
Aw, thanks, Mr. Ace. And you're the greatest magician of all time. No matter what
Excuse
the
me.
green-eyed evil man said.
So, what kind of goodies do you?
Oh, I can use it to store your trinkets. Talk to me and I'll help you equip the ones you want.
Superb. I would like to equip all of them.
Ooh, not possible, but you can equip 1 or 2 at a time.
That's it.
I think that was a good answer, though. I'd like to equip all of them.
I'm not sure why, Mr. Ace. Could be the magic that built this place. Could be as simple.
All right, let's see. So we can equip how many? Can we equip one of each? Is that how this works? Discharge shoes. After 10 seconds without taking damage, Ace's main cards deals 80 more damage. That's not too bad. Payback knuckles. When Ace loses HP, his main cards deal more damage. After killing an enemy, you can deal more damage for 5 seconds. That's kind of cool. Combat casting. Okay. Melee. Take less damage from melee attacks. On a killing blow, Ace remains at 1 HP and gains a vulnerability. This effect resets when Ace kills 100 enemies. Lightning reflexes. Ace takes 15% less damage from ranged attacks. I feel like I should totally get that one. Okay, and that's what you get. And I think that's all we can do here. Yeah, we've already done it all.
Well done. You've passed the first test.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Don't get too cocky. Behind me is the
I
Banquet
really
Hall.
do not like this main character. Like, it is just like such a
So I've heard.
super cocky, like, you know, I'm not into it.
Probably ace it. Get it? Because my name is Ace.
A man of multiple talents, I see. Gotta work on your comic timing, though. It's all in the...
Oh, I could use some delivery. Where's the food in the banquet hall?
Well, there's food, just not for you. The palace minions. Be careful not to end up the main court.
All right,
Move forward. This
let's get back
palace
into it, shall we?
There is no going back.
Okay, so you can actually dash through them as they're coming at you as well. So that's kind of helpful and cool to know. So you can hit them with a debuff like that as they're rushing at you. Oh, jeez. So they're the same enemies now, but they're doing much more damage.
You perform with such elegance, Dandy Ace. How do you
Oh, there we go. Now we got some new enemies. Oh, and I'm running right into everything. Oh my god. Crap is getting so so crazy in here. Enemies already take so many. They're like bullet sponges for now. Oh, get out of there. Okay, we get... Oh, almost died there again. Okay, I didn't realize that either, is that if you let your cards charge back up, you can see in the bottom middle there, you can just hold the button down and he'll just like throw them right out. He's got to stop to actually throw them though. You can see you can't move and shoot at the same time, which is probably why I'm having a little bit of trouble, because I thought I was doing like the whole twin stick shooter thing, you know, where you could actually aim and shoot at the same time, but I guess not. Alright, so everything's got some kind of a upgrade to it.
survival mode on? Let's see how long you can last. You're almost
Oh,
done.
good lord.
Wanna give up?
We're not going to last long, because...
Blame
Oh,
yourself.
wow,
No
okay.
magician ever died in his bed.
Alright, so... We're back at the entrance hall. So I gotta say, after playing it for a half hour, it's definitely grown on me a little more than it did in the first 10-15 minutes or so. But not so much that I really want to keep going with it, to be honest. I feel like there are better roguelikes out there. I think that they really went above and beyond with the art style. I think that the art style isometrically looks really good. I think the character design is not great, which I'm not a fan of. It's way too anime, way too cutesy for me. I don't really care for the main character. I think he's pretty pompous, cocky, and kind of annoying, and I don't think he's very funny. The gameplay itself is very challenging. Like, for a game that looks super cute, you wouldn't think it'd be super, super challenging. But as you can see for this first half hour, like, I only just made to the second level once. That's a tough game. It's very tough. I really thought that the first level or first area would be more of a gimme, you know, to get you started and get you used to it. Dead Cells is a lot like that. You played through Dead Cells, that first level almost becomes a you know, by way of a formula. It's like you got to have it in there, you know, because otherwise you don't know. But like as you get more and more used to the game, the more you have to do that first level, the more you're like, oh my god, I gotta do this first level again. I've done this a million times. It's so easy. I know what I'm doing. This level, I feel like this level and this game, I feel like I haven't quite, you know, clicked with it. It's not syncing with me. It's not clicking. I don't know what it is, but the enemies seem very difficult to handle. I feel like the movement of the main character and the movement of the enemies doesn't gel. Maybe it's just because I'm not dodging enough, I'm not defending enough, but I find it pretty difficult. And you saw the enemies in the second level there that we were just playing, like they up the ante a lot. They not only put more enemies on screen, but there's more things in your way with all the tables and stuff all over the place. But the enemies can also not only they not only melee and shoot range, but they can create AoE bubbles around on the ground, and you got to make sure you're dodging out of those too. So your dodge, if you notice here, has a, what is it, a 0.6 cooldown? So you have half a second where you can't use it again. So like right now, like you can hear me tapping the controller button as many times as I am doing it here, and he's only dashing that much. So you could dash, and then you got to be like real careful to avoid the enemies, but there might be one waiting for you right there, you know, after you dash. It's just like, there's a lot to it. And I don't know if it's just like more of like, you got to play this for a few hours to really get the feel for it. But like when it comes to roguelikes, I don't mind if they add in new things as the game goes to kind of like get you, you know, to keep you on your toes and that kind of thing. But this game feels like I've been on my toes for the past half hour and I still haven't really gotten a good foothold, you know. Anyway, I don't think it's terrible. I just think it's middle of the road, and it feels like the combat itself, if the combat was a lot of more fun, I would be able to forgive some of the other things that I'm not such a big fan of in the game. But considering the combat I don't find to be super fun, I don't know. It's not really a game that I'm super into. But there you go, guys. That is going to be Dandy Ace on Steam. If it looks cool to you, check it out. It comes out early 2021. And of course, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.